Hey guys, Daniel here with Family Fun RC. We're going to do a post-flight review of the PT-17. Right off the bat, I've heard a lot of people complain about assembly on this plane, how it was hard and the landing gear didn't fit right, stuff like that. It took me about 20 minutes to build. I don't know if I just got lucky or if they just got a bad apple with their kits or whatever, but everything fit together real nice, went together with no problem. The hardest part was getting the struts lined up, and that wasn't any issue at all. As for the flight, if you watch the flight video on it, you'll notice that it's really pitchy, and I was flying at 70% with 30% expo. It was still really pitchy. So I don't know if you don't have steady fingers, you might want to dial your expo to about 50% or whatever. You know, I might try that with the next flight, see if I can't level it out, make it fly a little bit smoother and not be so pitchy on the climbs and stuff like that. The ailerons I had no problems with at 70%. They work great. It is a typical biplane. The faster you go, the more it wants to climb. It handled really good. It was very predictable. It turned like it was on rails. It was breezy that day. It was breezy with gusty winds. I probably should have been doing a maiden that day with it, but it is what it is, you know. You didn't get to see the crash at the end of the flight. However, I did end up hitting a tree. Right when I was coming in for a landing, the suspension on the main gear down here kind of worked against me, because as I was a few inches off the ground about to touch down, I got a good gust of wind, gave the plane some lift. I tried to give it some elevator down to compensate for it, and ended up jumping over my family's heads and hit a tree. That being said, even though I hit a tree at flight speed, I don't know if you can see it or not, but the only thing that happened was a little bit of a rash. I was over here on this wingtip, and just a little paint scuff down here. I don't know if you can see that or not, but as far as durability, 2 thumbs up for Horizon. You know, they did an outstanding job on this as far as durability goes, because like I said, it hit a tree trunk at flight speed. It was climbing, and that's all that happened. I would rate this intermediate level. It is by no means a trainer. It is way too sensitive for that. But if you're intermediate pilot, you can have a lot of fun with it. I'm going to fly it a lot more. It's perfect size to fit in the back of the car and just throw it and go. I was flying on a 3000 3-cell. They say you can fly them on 4 cells. However, I wouldn't try it on this one personally, because as you climb, as you accelerate, when I brought it at full throttle, I had about 80% down elevator. So pushing up the 4-cell, you're probably going to be going full down the whole time just to try to maintain altitude. So I wouldn't really recommend that personally, but you know, maybe if you put a lot more weight in the nose to compensate for it, you might be able to pull it off and get some more speed out of it. Other than that, I would say great plane. I enjoy flying it, and it's easy to build. Like I said, about 20-30 minutes. You know, it took longer to charge the battery than it did to build the plane. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. And next week we're going to look at the P-47 Thunderbolt.